Hey guys, how you doing? This is my first time trying this out, so bear with me. We're gonna do some Lightkey stuff. I just want to show you a few things that we could do with the lights that we have. So I pulled up the lights that we have. They are called Colordash Batten Quad 6, the main ones that we have here at AHT. I'm gonna try to see which ones are at CC so I can also make a video. But essentially, after you push in the lights, right, the way you have to do it is that we can either select them all, right, like this, and go to design, or we can go to edit up top at the right corner, and we can hit this button here with this rectangle with the little dotted lines. It says group and ungroup, so we can group it, right? And I just want everybody to know how to program in case you are in a position where you have to last minute. I don't want to be the only one with the knowledge. So you hit done, and then once they're all selected and you start doing something to it, you will see a blue dot come on. I'm over here pointing with my fingers like you can see it. You'll see a blue dot over all the lights. If you can follow the mouse, I'm on the left side, so you'll see a little blue dot. So that means that you have some kind of design going into the lights. By default, the lights are always blue when you start. So you bring up the dimmer in the design view, right? And you would start picking your colors on the color wheel on the bottom left. So on the bottom left, you can start picking. I try to stay within the little triangle we have here. For me, I think it's the easiest. And sometimes I will get out of that area if I need to color match, because like some of the lights, if you click on red, for some reason some of the lights look more pink than red, so then you would have to go in and you can adjust. If you look at the color wheel on the bottom, they have another color wheel inside the color wheel, and you can change the grade, I guess you can say. So you can go lighter here or darker. What I kind of hate is that these lights don't really give you a true white, specifically these, because they're RGB. They're RGBA, which means red, green, blue, amber, and it's not RGB white. I'd rather have RGB white, but we gotta steward what we have. And don't get me wrong, I love these. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to save these presets on the preset palette on the right hand side. So right now we have it red, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna add new group, which you might not have to add a new group because you're gonna have it, and I'm gonna call it stage bars. For at EHT, we have it set up like this. We gotta set it up for Cumberland County. I just have to find out how, because it's mobile. So maybe Sunday, when doing the Imago Day, I can try to do something. So we do that, right? And after we hit bar, we can hit the plus button or add a new preset. And so what's going to happen is it's going to save right under, and you see how the little blue indicator is gone. So now it's really easy. It says red, right? I'm going to capitalize that, red, right? And now I can go in, select them again, put the dimmer up, change the color to yellow, and now all I have to do is hit the plus button and it adds yellow. So then after that, we grab the dimmer again. Wait, sorry, That's actually pretty cool, but that's not what we're trying to do right now. So we grab the dimmer and we will go sorry, we grab the dimmer, turn it up, and then we will go to green, add green, and then we go to the plus sign that's added, and the blue dot goes away. Then we can go back into dimmer, change it to blue. It's really simple. There's not too many videos on YouTube. There's some, but not as much as I would like. So we go up and we go to dark blue. The other one was cyan. Now we're at dark blue. I don't know why it's acting a little weird, but that's okay. It might be some kind of setting that I'm not using our version. I'm using the free version because there's something going on in the sanctuary right now. So we go to purple or violet, whatever. I guess that's pink according to Lightkey. And if we wanted to get a darker purple, then I will go in between the purple and the blue, and it'll give us a violet color, and all we have to do is add, right? So now all these colors are added under stage bar, right? And the way you know that they're under is that if I move this, right, and I take it out of the folder, you will notice that it's next to stage bar. But then if I go back down, now it's in the folder. So when you close it, that's all you have to do. You just close the folder right here and you're good on the right hand side. So another cool thing we can do with these is we can grab this might be a little long video, so bear with me. So we can grab these, right? I'm gonna try to keep it short. I'll make a video per each light that we have. So we can grab the lights again and we can turn the dimmer on, right? By default it's always blue. Then we can go to this button here on the color wheel. It says you can click on it, right click it. You can add color fanning, which is something I'm going to do in the future. We can't do it right now per se because each of these lights are on the same channel, but I'm going to separate it someday when I have the time to do it. You know, we're kind of busy. We're very busy with Christmas stuff. So add color fanning, or you can add color effect, right? And another way you could get to that is there's this little wand up here, special little wand right here to the top right. You can add your effects here. You can add a dimmer effect or a color effect. So dimmer effects will be if we're popping. We're going to do that too. We'll do it right now. So let's start with color effect, right? So we'll hit color effects and we'll do I'm not going to add it. I'm just going to hit heartbeat, right? So that's like a beat of a heart, right? So then you can change the speed if you add it. So let's just go through these and then we'll change them. That's confetti stuff, which is pretty cool. And then we got a crop light. We got fills. We got these fire. I'm waiting for us to have the song "There's Another in the Fire," so I can put that on, but not as fast because that's like a little crazy right now. And I don't think it's kind of funny because here they look like they move that fast, but the lights that we have, I guess they're like a special bulb or something, so they kind of heat up a lot, so they don't move that fast. They need time to come in and out. So this is jellyfish. Jellyfish is going slow like a jellyfish. That's all right. And here we got some cool lines that we could also do. And so this is like moving pars. So it's pretty cool stuff. So let's start. You know what? let's go to a fire, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new folder. I'm going to close this one actually, because if you add it, it might go into that group. So, well, you know what? We do want it to go into the group. So we're going to go color effects. Let's just put FX, right? So we're actually going to put it in here because we do want it in here. So now it's inside of that folder because that's going to be the main light. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit add. We're going to make sure that's selected. We're going to hit add, and it's giving us a warning, which is okay because I don't have the actual lights. So yeah, we don't have 20 or more pixels. That's probably why it looks weird when I try to add this on the actual color thing, but it's okay. So we're just gonna add it anyway, and here we're gonna change the speed, right? It's not gonna let me change the speed probably, or maybe it will. Okay, so let's change the speed. Yeah, it's still wild because technically it's not for this light. That's why it looks all crazy. And it's not letting me adjust anything on that side. All right, not a big deal. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clear it. We select it, and we can right click, clear properties. Bam, we cleared it. So now we're gonna hit dimmer again, not on one. That's what I like about these lights. You can really get in there and do what you want with them. So I'm going to sorry, oh, you can't see it, it's okay. I'm going to add, I think confetti works, or all right, this one should work. So let's add, all right, no, let's add confetti. Okay, confetti works. So now that we got confetti going, if we can, the way we can do this is we can do the duration, and the duration, if we bring up the duration, it'll slow down because it's going to take longer to get through that iteration of colors that we have here. And we can change these colors as well. Let me drop this a little bit slower, a little bit faster. The phase is how the lights phase in. You see how now they're like kind of fading in. Smoothness, I think that's the way the dots are gonna come in. Now they're like really pop 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 kind of. So if you do smoothness, they come in a little smoother. They don't give you that sharp look. So now we can either delete colors or double click and change colors. So if I want it red, that's a weird red. If I want it red, it'll go to red. We can do red, purple, just to show you that we can change the colors. Green, that's a nasty green. And then we can make this, we can turn the amber on, so it'll be amber. Alright, so now the colors that we added are here. We can change this one just for the heck of it. Make it, yeah, so now we have different colors, and we can just hit add, and it'll add as color effects under the color effect that folder that we made. So we can do the same thing again. We can go in here, so we have to unselect, because if they're selected, anytime anything is selected on the right side, the lights will turn on. So if you're like, oh, why can't the lights do what I'm trying to make it do, it's because it's selected. So we go back and we can do another design, grab the design, turn this up, add color, and let's do a simple, yeah, let's do simple purple rain, right? And what's cool about that is that you can see it's purple. We can slow it down here by putting up the duration, and we can add red, you know, or we can I think on song 3 here at EHT I have purple and blue going on in the last song. I do have to figure out an easy way to adjust how fast they're going so it matches the song. We're gonna figure that out, and there's a way to do it, and there's a little button that I can add, and then all you have to do is just turn it up, and you can turn it up to the speed that you want really easy. So we're gonna get to that in the name of Jesus. So here we go. We just have to hit add, and now we have two effects here, right? So if we wanted to make a song, just for an example, we're gonna hit live view. The master should always be up, because if this isn't up, all your lights are gonna be off. So we're gonna add the master. We're gonna add a new button. We're gonna hit song 1, right? Or we can, that's a cue, but we can do verse, right? Move this down, just pretend like we're doing this in a real service. So we're gonna add song 1. Ready? Hey, by the way, isn't this nice? This is the front desk at Fusion Church. They're hooking it up. It's awesome, man. I love it. So here we go. We have song 1, right? Verse. It's gonna be real simple because we don't have all the other lights that we have. So all we have to do, if you wanted to ever do anything, you wanted to edit a song, you would hit. Let's start from the beginning. This is what it would look like at EHT or at Cumberland County, which, like I said, I have to adjust theirs. So we would hit edit and select the verse or the cue that you want to edit. So now we would grab red, throw red in there. So now when we go to the cue of the first verse and you hit it, it'll turn red. And so you can't really see it well because Lightkey likes to make the background the same color. So whenever the light's on, unless you have multiple different colors, it's gonna be the same as the background. So we could do that. And if you wanted to edit that red color, you can go up to red and edit that color. So right now we don't need to do that. So we added red, right? And there it is. Okay. So that's there. So now we can do add cue, or new button. So add a new button, and we're gonna do chorus. And then if you attach them, when you attach the buttons, the cues together, it'll go from one cue to another, which was a mistake that I did at first when we first started using Lightkey, because I was trying to make it easy, but the way I had it was actually more complicated. So now, since the buttons are connected, it'll go from verse to chorus. And I dragged the effect. So to show you that again, I'm gonna go into edit on the right side. I'm gonna go into the chorus cue, and I'm going to delete the effect, right? So I can show you guys again. So I'm gonna grab color effect, and I'm going to throw it in the chorus cue here in this little box, or I can throw it into the actual chorus box. So there we got verse and chorus, and it's the same thing with the moving lights. And like I said, we're gonna adjust it. We're gonna do a few things to make it more professional looking. And I'm gonna add another universe, which just means we're gonna add more channels so that we could do more with the lights, because we're still very limited, because there is a lot of lights at EHT. And like I said, Cumberland, we're gonna hook you guys up, and we're gonna do a few things out there. It's a little harder over there because it's a mobile church, so our time is limited there. But you are not forgotten. So that's gonna be it for now. And if you have any questions about this specifically, let me know, and I would love to answer them if I can. If not, I'll Google it or something. So, and if you have suggestions too, just please don't hesitate to, we're a team. So if you have suggestions, let me know. Thank you. Now I gotta figure out how to stop this video. All right.